And this is all about taking your product, taking your service, whatever it is you're offering, to the market. Don't undersell yourself. Take it to the market and make some money or pull something in that you've been wanting. Yeah, so in this case, with the rest of the reading, it's indicating that there might be some travel. And wherever you're traveling, whatever you're going for, whatever you're moving towards, it's going to be good. But don't undersell yourself. During my meditation, it started out looking just sort of like a rose over an image. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it started, and then I'm going to pull a few cards. And if you do like this video and you like what I am producing here for you and everything, please go ahead and like the video. And if you'd like to subscribe, that helps my channel grow, and it's always appreciated. So, and you are also always appreciated. Okay, so I kept seeing this rose, and this drawing's not going to be in color, but the rose was red-ish, but it was laying over like this sort of, I don't know if I can, it seemed like it was sort of a cross, but it was an even cross. It wasn't long this way. It wasn't a religious cross. It was like, although for some of you that might be an indicator of something having to do with your religion or spirituality. This cross was more like a regular, it was an even cross. And I'll develop those arrows a little bit more because they had a specific look to them. So let's go ahead and pull a few cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Light Seers deck. This is one of my favorite decks. Now that we have an indication on the drawing of where we're going. It almost starts looking like a compass too. I'm not really quite sure how it's going to end up, so we'll see what else comes out and develops. Okay, let's pull this. Okay. Some of you might be remembering a child or someone from your past. Oh, okay, that dropped out. We'll take it. All right. I don't normally do dropped out cards, but in this case, I really wanted to come. All right, so something happened that this to me, because the Empress is a major arcana card, she can mean many things, but in this case, because it's next to the child card, it's telling me that perhaps there was a big change having to do with the child. Let's push those up here. That you are remembering. Perhaps it's your inner child, but perhaps it's a child. I almost get like someone lost a child, perhaps, and you're remembering. This is the memories card. This is also children. This has a bunch of different meanings. And right here, the High Priestess, which is another major arcana card, which is telling me this is like a kind of a serious thing, is telling me that there was a psychic ability developed out of whatever happened with this. And also, there's something not being said. There's a secret being held back. So, oh, look at that. There's a cross right there. This happens a lot when I do these readings. The cards will often in some way correlate with the drawing. All right, so let's pull 3 more cards from this deck, and I can get clarifiers. Clarify the Empress, please. Yeah, this card. Looking forward, should I stay? Should I go? Oh, interesting. been a long journey. For some person here who's watching this, or maybe several people in this collective, oh, it's not been an easy time for you. Pull some clarifier cards. Yeah, I mean, if you're developing the psychic skills and everything, it's telling me that it's been a long haul. You've had many burdens. I see that. But keep going. Keep going. Gosh, and over the years, you've gathered the resources that you have needed. See, both of these cards right here are like not really being present. This one's looking into the past. This one's looking into the future. It's the remembering of things, but are you going to move on? Are you going to move on? I'm going to pull clarifier cards. Okay, these two cards echo each other. Again, I'm getting travel, 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 travel. I don't know if I said that earlier. Okay, let's pull, please. Okay, so these two cards are exactly the same. They're just a different deck. Again, looking forward to your ships coming in. Okay, so we have that cross here again. It's just turned a little bit. It looks like it has a rose or two on it. Yeah, because see, what I was seeing was, let's develop this rose a little bit better here. With the indicator of that. And it was almost like, yeah, it almost seemed like it had like almost a fleur-de-lis kind of look to it. And I'm not really sure, does that mean you're going to move to France? That's quite possible. And I may post the completed drawing later after I've finished it. I may not finish it in this reading. Often I don't. We just get an idea of what's going on. And this image, though, is significant to someone here. Maybe to several. There's something in it for you. Okay. And then what I'm also seeing, of course, I'm seeing these tendril things come down. That's what I'm seeing. We'll see where this goes. And I'm also seeing, of course, like with roses, you get leaves, but I'm seeing these leaves kind of come out. But not evenly all around. Let's see in the image, I had such a deep meditation, I fell asleep, so that's always interesting. So I just woke up from that. All right, so it looks like there's going to be travel. It's a looking forward to something coming in, something you've been waiting for, something you've been thinking about a long time, perhaps. Let's pull another card. Oops. Let's pull another card. Let's pull a card on the High Priestess. This is a little mini Golden Nouveau tarot deck, and I like it because you can still see the cards underneath because it's so wee little. Anyway, okay, we got the Queen of Swords here. Well, someone's like defensive. You know, we go through life. If we do go through life and we live long enough, we find that sometimes we have to put our defenses up or be on guard because there are people in the world who can hurt us. There are people in this world who, for various reasons, will take advantage. And so she has her guard up. She's got her sword up. She's very wise, she's very smart, she's very intelligent, but don't mess with her. Again, she's only interested in the truth. Only interested in the truth. So I'm going to get clarification here on this card. Okay. You're ready to walk away from something. Something that's been emotionally painful. And I'm sorry if you've had a lot of pain because of something, especially if it was the loss of a child or someone you loved. That is pretty difficult to deal with. So, but it looks like you've been brave. So, I'll pull a card here. Okay, but looking forward, see, she's looking forward towards this sun instead of what's back here. You've got the sun. The sun card is all about good fortune, good luck, wishes coming true, things like that. It's the light shining upon you and saying, you know, just breathe and be happy, and you're golden. So let's see. We'll pull one card on the Ten of Wands. This card to me is saying keep going. Okay, so in whatever move this is going to be or change that's coming up, whatever you're presenting, you're going to have to defend yourself, or you might feel right now that you're having to defend yourself. That goes with the Queen of Swords up there. So I'm going to pull real quick from this really old deck of mine. This was my original tarot. It's sort of a tarot oracle. It doesn't read exactly like a regular tarot. It's called the Voyager deck. So let me. Oh, good, 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 good. Okay, look at that. Harvest. So the Nine of Worlds, which sometimes translates to the Nine of Pentacles in the other decks, is a card of harvest. See the little squirrel down here? And there's the cross again inside there. And this is all about taking your product, taking your service, whatever it is you're offering, to the market. Don't undersell yourself. Take it to the market and make some money or pull something in that you've been wanting. Yeah, so in this case, with the rest of the reading, it's indicating that there might be some travel. And wherever you're traveling, whatever you're going for, whatever you're moving towards, it's going to be good. But don't undersell yourself. Know your value. So it could be in all, if this was a difficult thing you went through, which it looks like it was, you know, like in that you might have discovered some deeper things about yourself. Sometimes people call that trauma work. If you've done the work, then you'll note that your psychic abilities will have increased, your fortunes will have grown, there's something new coming in. I can attest to this process. I have been through it myself. So keep going, keep going. Okay. And part of what that requires is in healing wounds, in moving forward and being a healthy person, you need rest. You need rest. Yeah. Sometimes this card indicates marriage, but in this case, I feel like it indicates more of a spiritual connection, especially because it's laying over the High Priestess here. So tap in. See how he's happy and he's tapping right in? Tapping into the divine. Yeah. Access your psychic abilities, your knowingness, your spiritual life, in whatever way works for you. So I know that the fleur-de-lis, which was at the end of these things, the cross behind this rose that I was seeing, is a religious symbol. It can mean, it's a symbol of a lot of things, but I know that it originally was a symbol of religion. That could be what it's indicating too, is it almost has like a spiritual aspect to it. And I get a really deep feeling from this reading that you're going to have to call upon your deep spiritual reserves. And if you don't have any, develop them. So I'm going to pull one more from this deck, and then I'm going to do some more clarifier cards. Okay, yeah. So the King of Cups is all about being emotionally balanced. This is someone who's really compassionate. And because it's the king instead of the queen, this is about being a leader. So somehow with regard to this emotion. So if you have children or you're leading a community or something like that, how you balance yourself emotionally does affect other people. And so the reading here is calling for you to have compassion. Now, another thing about this is see how he's dipping his hand into the bowl. To me, that always indicates that he's also taking care of himself. This is self-care. Again, you've got the boat here, so it's like traveling somewhere in this case. So if it's not a literal physical traveling, it also could be a traveling of the mind through the spirit in your spiritual world. Yeah, no, I can see that. All right, let's pull one more of that. Okay, and the Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving person. It's not necessarily a male. So if you see a male or a female in these cards, it's really just it's more just a masculine or feminine energy. It has nothing to do with your gender. This embraces all genders. But this particular Knight of Pentacles, see this guy's walking across the grass. He's not on his horse. He's not moving quickly. He's barefooted, and he's just traveling across the land slowly. But he's dropping these beautiful pentacles or seeds along the way. This person's also reliable. So this could be you. You're a reliable person. Or there's something about the journey. Almost that's what I'm hearing. It's a good journey. It's a reliable journey. Take your time. You don't need to hurry, right? That's kind of what that means to me in this particular instance. Let's pull one more. Oh, nice. Man, you're getting a lot of pentacles. Excuse me. King of Pentacles. That's a person who has it kind of made. They just are really content with their life. You know, he's sitting there with his pentacle and his happy, healthy dog, and you may have a dog. Oh, I'm gonna like not shuffle next to the microphone because it's probably too loud. All right, and he's sitting here in his library. You see the library in the background. This is someone who's happy and content. They're good, and they look a little bit older too. So perhaps they've been building their life and everything, but they're in a good place right now. Good. You have two kings right there. Nice. So it looks like you're moving into the right direction. I'm going to pull one more card from this deck, and then I'm going to pull from the Nouveau again. Aha! Boom. Nine of Cups. See the treasure? Look at that. This person is like, yay! And that's how that card looks. I'm like, yay! I got it all. So this is emotional fulfillment most of all because it's a Cups card, but the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. This means your wishes are coming true. So the things that you've been moving towards, dreaming about, working on, the things that you have held in your mind while you are on this difficult journey and everything, or getting past whatever this was over here that's had your guard up, excuse me, is it's going to be coming to fruition because you have lots of pentacles too, and you've got a treasure chest here that tells me there's money involved or some sort of gain in assets. So good on you. Good for you. You're getting rewarded for going and keep on, just like keeping on and taking your time with your journey here, like this card indicates. So I'm just going to fill this in here with some of these little leaves that keep popping up in my head for this drawing. Yeah, and so like this rose and the leaves here that I'm drawing, this all speaks about abundance and growth. So perhaps it was a bear cross when it started, and then this rose was blooming, and you with the fleur-de-lis here, you have your spiritual gain, or spiritual access, I should say, and it's given you some sort of inner power and inner sight, and it's bringing you abundance of some sort, and it looks like that's probably including material abundance. And good on you, because especially when you get to be this guy's age, you more or less want to be set and ready for retirement. Yeah, so we're going to pull a little bit of there's cat fur and everything, forgive that. Yeah, Sid, okay. I'm going to pull some cards from this deck. Okay, again, like some sorrow. I'm seeing sorrow here because this is a sorrow card. But it's kind of like, almost look like in this deck they're walking away. It's sort of like this one where they're walking away. So yeah, walking away from this sorrow is important. Walking away from the sorrow and walking towards your golden fortunes. Yeah, let's pull some more. Passion. Follow your passion. This is the Page of Wands. Follow your passion. Creativity. Could be something like a new creative project. This is a delightful person who's very imaginative. And you're going to have your options available for you. This is 7 cups. 7 of cups, yeah. But, you know, just be choosy. And because you're taking your time as the 9 of Pentacles, you can take your time choosing and you can choose wisely. See, he's looking towards that 1 cup there that has all the jewels in it, and it's kind of glowing and standing out from the others. So look for that cup. Look where your golden fortunes are going to grow. Again, we've got the 6 of Cups, which was down below. That was earlier. So I think also in this case with this cup, it's showing me that there's going to be someone that you reunite with, or some memory of a person that you address again, that you're remembering and you're wanting to address that again, that relationship. Also, this could be a gift coming in. That's quite likely. You may have to travel for it. So yeah, and another Pentacles, and this is the Queen of Pentacles, which is amazing. That's really great. So good. You're going to definitely be rewarded for that. And if you're, you know, sometimes the 6 of Cups can indicate someone who's looking at their inner child. So again, that's trauma work. That's looking back at your life, looking where your traumas are, remembering yourself as a child, and healing up the ways that you feel like you've been violated, slights, abuses, things like that, and really addressing it and forgiving yourself, things like that, so that you can move on in your life without all these burdens here. See, you can move forward. Okay, 1 more card, please. King of Wands. You got a lot of kings today. This is a passionate leader, a bold leader. They can have a really great sense of humor. So maybe, because that popped into my mind, perhaps that's the need to have some humor in your life. Yeah, this is something I watch too. I always have to add humor. I get very serious. Capricorn, yeah. So this is not a Capricorn reading, but this is whoever is watching this. But sometimes it's just really good to take the time to add a little humor into your life. It's like adding a little salt to your food, you know. Yeah, and find your calling. Go towards your calling. What's calling you to travel through the land, to go and towards traveling where you're needing to go, whether it's an inward traveling or it's an outward traveling. And Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is all about balancing. It's about moderation. I really find that's a beautiful card. It's also the sign of Sagittarius. Maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius, something like that. So I don't know why that came up, but it did. All right, so just stay balanced, get your rest, keep moving forward, don't give up. It's okay to have your defenses up if you need to, but be good to yourself, and you've got everything you need. You just need to walk away from the pain or your interpretation of pain on whatever traumas you've experienced, and move forward towards your sun, towards your golden light, and I think you're going to do just fine. We'll pull 1 more final card from this deck, and then we'll wrap it up. And I may draw a little bit more. Oh yeah, there's rest. Also, that card sometimes indicates a need to meditate. And I don't know if you meditate or not, but really it's just about sitting and being quiet, quieting your mind. And you can do an active meditation where you go someplace in your mind. I have a big tree I go into in my mind, and I have various like things that are part of chambers in this huge tree, and I just do things there. Or you could just try to shut your mind down and quiet your mind. There's lots of stuff like on YouTube and stuff, videos where you can do guided meditations, or there's good meditative music. Sometimes the best time to meditate can be like right in the morning, right before you actually get up while you're awake, but you haven't really quite opened your eyes yet. And just keep practicing. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can just sit and listen to your breath in and out, and that will put you into a meditative state if you do that long enough. So, again, there's another leaf emerging. So I'm seeing a lot of good abundance here for you, but you have to take the time to take care of yourself. This is really, really important. I know this from personal experience. Taking care of yourself makes all the difference. Meditation makes all the difference. If you know that you have any psychic abilities, which these cards were saying, any kind of ability to know things before they happen, perhaps you can hear or see things that others can't, or you just get feelings about stuff. All of that will be enhanced if you take the time to meditate. Meditation and rest is the key. Being good to yourself is also the key. So, yeah. So, I'm going to stop this here. I'll probably develop this drawing a little bit more later, and perhaps we'll post it on my other site under Laura Zoller Fine Arts. So we'll see. Also my Instagram, and I'll post all that below. Thank you for watching. And again, if you liked what you saw here, the combination of the drawings and the readings, please go ahead and like. And if you'd like to subscribe, it'll show up in your feed and everything so that you can see more readings. So do you take care, and much love to you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.